Okay, so briefly, let's talk about the profit or loss account. So this account um, shows the difference between the incomes and the expenses. That's what we record here. Then we also call it as trading. We also call it trading and profit or loss account. So when we look at this account, okay, when we look at this account, we have under the trading spot. As you start this um, this account, what you have to know is, let me just illustrate something here. The first thing that you're going to have is sales. So if you have sales in the question, that's the first thing that you're going to record. In case you have sales returns, what you're going to do, you're going to put the figure of sales here and subtract. So you subtract sales returns from that amount to find this amount that you're going to find when you subtract sales from sales returns is the turnover. Turnover. That's what you're going to find. So now after that, you are going to have your opening stock here. Opening stock. And you're going to put it in the middle column. Then let's just continue with that. Then okay. Then apart from that, when you put the opening stock in the first column, what you're going to do is you're going to write purchases here. So after writing that purchases, you place it in the first column. If you have carriage inwards in the question, so carriage inwards will be added here. So we have carriage inwards. You add carriage inwards to purchase returns. So you add, and you're going to put this figure that I've written here. You're going to place it here if you have purchases returns. So let's assume you have purchases returns. So purchases returns will be subtracted from that amount to have our amount there. So now this amount, let's just go back, and that amount, the amount of opening stock and the amount that you're going to find here shall be added together, okay, to find our total stock available, and you're just going to place it there. Then you're going to subtract closing stock. When you subtract closing stock there, you're going to have your costs of goods sold. Then this amount here and the amount that we had here as our turnover, they shall be subtracted to find our gross profit. And we are done with the trading account. After you find your gross profit, you start your profit and loss account. You start your profit or loss. Remember, the profit or loss is just a subtraction of incomes and expenses. So the first thing that you're going to do, you're going to add incomes. What are some of the incomes that we know? Where are you adding this income? To that gross profit that we got. So you're going to add incomes, and some of the incomes that we have is commission received, rent received. Those are some of the incomes that we have. You're going to add those two to have your total incomes there. Then you're going to add these total incomes, to the gross profit to find your value there. Then after that, you're going to subtract or less. You're going to write less expenses. So when you less your expenses, what are some of the expenses that we know? Rent, commission. So you're going to add them there and have your total expenses. Now these total expenses shall be subtracted to this figure here. So you're going to have your net profit there, or net income, as the figure there. Sometimes you can have a loss, sometimes you can have a profit. So that's what you do.